What is up, everyone? It's Wednesday, and that means it's new comic book day. Wednesdays are great for me. I love going to my shop and getting some new books. Um, Rocking the Batman hat today. I got a handful of floppies. I got a nice trade, a classic trade, actually. And I was going to show you a book I was able to get over the weekend at the shop around my dad's house. I picked that one up just because the cover. It's a variant that I missed out on, and I am very happy I got my hands on it. I'm very excited about it. But to start it off, I got one independent book today, an Image book, Tartarus. It just looks awesome. The art is amazing. I mean, it looks great. I was going through the previews website on my phone, how I pre-order and order all my books. I was just going through independent stuff, trying to find more independent books that I think I would like. And this one caught my eye. This is issue 6, and I asked my shop to order issues 1 through 5 for me, so I had to double check to make sure they accepted that order. And if they did, I'm just wait till maybe 1 through 5 come in before I really crack in to read 6, but I'm not sure. Maybe I will just be bored and have to read the story, and I guess we'll see. But that was the one independent book today. I got 2 DC books. Detective Comics 1030. This story arc is with the Mirror Man, a new villain who was introduced last issue. Really cool. I'm really excited to see where this goes, how much farther it goes. Interested to see what his whole thing is about. And then the other DC book, decided to go with it. Punchline number 1. Wasn't too sure if I was going to get it. I didn't pre-order anything, but there was just a lot of extra copies on the shelf while I was rummaging through stuff. And yeah, I decided, yeah, I'll get it, I guess. James Tynion IV is also the writer of this, of Punchline. And I mean, it's a larger book, maybe double the size of a regular floppy, but it looks really cool in here. I think I may like this more than I may have anticipated. It looks really cool in here. Wow, yeah. I'm excited to read this one, see how this Punchline story goes, how this title flows, what she's all about, if she's going to be around for a long time or not. But those were the DC books. Now on to Marvel, starting off with Amazing Spider-Man 52, Last Remains. Amazing Spider-Man is what got me into comics. Spider-Man is awesome. Yeah, this covers Pete, his mask and is all destroying. His suit's ripped up, and he's fighting Kindred, who is Harry Osborn? Question mark. And really, the story, this arc is great. I'm really, once we get through 55, I wonder how that's all gonna play out. And next, we got some Ten of Swords, sorry. Books, chapter 15, part 15, Excalibur number 14. It was really cool how they did this. So last week, part 14 was Excalibur number 13. And at the end of the story, Wolverine does something kind of crazy. You're like, oh, what? It's a real cliffhanger. And you're like, oh, well, I want to know what happens on after that. And so they decided to print Excalibur in back-to-back weeks. And it's back-to-back parts in the event. And so obviously we're going to deal with the repercussions of Wolverine's actions there. Started getting that. And then this also came out today. The part, what is this, 15? Part 16 is Wolverine number 7. So the cliffhanger that we were left with last week basically is, today's books are both based off of that cliffhanger, it seems. So I'm excited to get through those books. And now I got a couple more Marvels. Strange Academy number 5. Last story was fun. I liked it. That's why I picked this one up. I'm not completely sold on this title, but it's not turned me off to the point where I would no longer get it. I'm really just gonna see where this goes. I'll get a couple more, kind of get a story arc or 2 in there wrapped up. We'll see. There's a lot of characters to who all want time and in panels. So, yeah. Next one, Savage Avengers. This is one I would not have picked up if they wouldn't have been a tie-in for the King of Black Donny Cates event coming up. I decided to get some issues of those tie-ins beforehand. Like I got Guardians of the Galaxy last week, I believe, to just try to read up on what is going on in this title, maybe even a little bit before the tie-in, and hopefully if I like the titles enough, I may even get some after the tie-in. But Savage Avengers actually seems pretty cool. This covers they're fighting a big dragon monster with fire coming out of its mouth, or about to, it seems. The characters we got here, we got Magic, Black Knight, Conan, and Juggernaut up there. Very interesting characters. I'm really excited to see how this goes. And I'm sure there will be some sort of splash or hint of King of Black, of Null coming. At least there was at Guardians of the Galaxy. And a True Believers, King in Black, Black Panther, Fantastic Four. I believe this is number 52, the first introduction of the sensational Black Panther. I believe it's 52. I likely won't read through this actual copy, just probably board it up, because I have Fantastic Four Omnis Volumes 1 and 2, currently reading Volume 1, and within Volume 2, this story is in it, so I may just read it through there and just kind of put this guy on display. Actually, here's right here beside me, I didn't even realize, is that Omni I'm speaking of. A couple years ago, this is great. And let's see, the classic trade I was talking about that I got. I was checking out, gave him all these books I just went through, and while he was ringing me up, I just was looking around, looking at stuff, and there's like an easel, I guess it is, with trays and calendars and different things on it. And I was just skimming through them, and I saw this book, was like, I got to buy this, The Death of Superman, the best-selling graphic novel of all time. Interesting. But yeah, I saw them, I was like, I must have been the first person to put my eyes on this. This is insane that it's still up here. They also had The Return of the Dark Knight up there, but I have a copy of that already, so I didn't get that. And the guy ringing me out said, oh yeah, just like last week they had The Killing Joke on there, but someone picked it up. And I was like, wish I would have looked last week and got that as well. But yeah, this is awesome. I really love that I got it in a trade, because big, like, seminal comic moments like this, they always have like large, maybe epics or omnibus or omnis for them. But I really think I would like to kind of collect them all eventually. Get them in the smaller trade format is great. I was very happy to see this. And now the book I was talking about that I got over the weekend, that's a variant that I was very happy to get. Alex Ross timeless variant of Spider-Man. Just looks beautiful. I mean, my profile picture on this YouTube page is this. It's this. And I wasn't able to get it when it first came out. I was heartbroken about it. And then I was at my dad's house over the weekend. He has a comic shop by him. Decided to poke in there, and they had probably 20 of them. And I had to get one. I probably should have gotten a couple, but whatever. Amazing artwork. Spider-Man. The story is amazing. Spider-Man 50. I got that when it came out. No reason for me to even open this. I'm about to put it away right now, and I'm very happy that I got my hands on this. But yeah, that's new comic book day. I'm very happy with what I got, and I will see all you guys next week, next Wednesday, for the same thing. Peace.